to another week-long reading vlog and the last day of Contemporaryathon. I read some more in The Worst Best Man by Maya Sosa. Socia? Something like that. Sorry if I'm pronouncing the last name wrong. It is so good. I am really liking it. Starting to tad bit more. Things are starting to get steamy. Well, they're having steamy thoughts about one another, but they haven't done nothing about the steaminess yet, but I'm sure they're getting ready to. It's really cute. They're at this part. Spoiler alert, so just in case, you guys know me, I do spoilers. But they're at this part, excuse me, where they were going somewhere to check out stuff for, because she's a wedding planner, of course. And her and him were going to like check out the barn and make sure that the barn that these people wanted to use is good, you know what I mean, for a wedding. And they took her car and it broke down, so they got stranded. Well, they got where they needed to go, and there's no places. All they had was a barn, and they were gonna have to sleep in the barn. And then they met this guy, and he's at like it's like a couple retreat. I don't know if it's for people that like couples that are having problems in their relationships. I don't know. That's what it sounds like though. But so funny. But they were, before they got to where they were going, they were like in the vehicle and something happened and she got jeered and fell into him and her hand went, yeah. And that was a little something. But now they're having like steamy thoughts about one another, really. And now they're finally like airing things out, because one of the things at this couple retreat is they have to talk about 3 things that they wish that they could like forgive them about or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But he was talking about like the last one he asked was says, this is the last thing, but it's an important one. I wish you would see the potential in us, about dating or something like that. Giving him a chance. Because he's been like fighting that, because, you know, she was supposed to marry his brother, so he's like, should I get involved with her when she's supposed to, when her and my brother were supposed to be getting married? And of course, he accidentally said something that he, you know, when he was drunk, and he said something that his brother decided to, you know, to not get married. So yeah. But yeah, I am almost done. I should be done with this before the Contemporaryathon's over with. And Books with Lala today started her read along of the selection. So I started that, and I'm right here. Wednesday she is doing like a live one for the for this book, and then I don't know if it's Thursday or Friday or when, but a couple days later, I'm pretty sure it is, she's doing one for the second one, and then a couple days after that I think she's doing one for the third one. So I started reading that last night. I'm enjoying it. But then again, I love like The Bachelor, you know, and I love dating shows, so that's basically what this is, besides in a dystopian, how do you say that, setting. But I'm liking it. I really like Maxim, or how do you say his name? And I really like America, but I do not like that guy that America was liking. What is his name? Forget his name. What is his name? Aspen. I do not like Aspen. I don't know if he's like cheating on her or not, but he just rubs me the wrong way. And I think it's because, you know, he's of a lower caste, because there's like different castes in the book, and he's lower than she is. I think she's like I can't remember what number she is, but she wasn't gonna go, and he was like pushing her to go, because he said he didn't want her to not do this and then resent him later and all this stuff. But, excuse me. But when she was leaving, she saw him like with another girl, but she don't know. He don't know that she saw him, but he was trying to say something to her, but she just kept going. But now we're with Maxim, and he is just so interesting. Like, of course, there's spoilers. You guys already know. I already told you spoilers. But when she got there, she was having like a panic attack, really bad panic attack, and she just had to get out. And they weren't going to let her because they got to stay on the grounds. The only way they can go off the grounds is just like with the Bachelor when she's with, you know, when they're with the prince. And she was having like a major one. She was trying to get out, and the prince showed up and let her leave and everything. And then they pretend like they didn't know each other because they weren't supposed to meet each other until the next day when, you know, he met with everybody else. But right now, she doesn't have any feelings for Maxon. But I don't get what but I know she'll start liking him, of course. I don't know what she sees in Aspen. I don't trust him. So, and he doesn't seem like he's like as into her as she is to him. I could be wrong, because I know I read this when I was younger. Well, not real young, but like about probably when it first came out, I read it. So I remember reading it. I just don't remember like him at all. For some reason, the only two I remember is America and Maxon. So yeah, but you know, if she is caught with Maxon, or not Maxon, with Aspen, then she could get killed. Like no question asked, she would get killed. And if they find out, like, if she would sleep with anybody, like if she would have been not a virgin, she wouldn't have been able to, but in here, you're supposed to be a virgin anyways until you're married. I'm not really sure until you're with the person that you're going to marry. I'm not exactly sure. But it's very interesting. I like it. But I really like Maxon, and so far I like his parents, King and Louie. I really like them so far, so we'll see how it keeps going. But yeah, I'm gonna mostly work on today, the worst best man, because today's the last day of Contemporaryathon, so I would like to finish this, and then if I have time later on, I will try to get another big chunk of this done, and then have it done by maybe tomorrow afternoon. I would love to have this done by tomorrow afternoon, and then get started on the next one. But yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm liking it so far, and I like I said, I love like The Bachelor and dating games and things like that, so I'm sure I'm gonna like this because it has that feel to it. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, but right now, this is the one I'm gonna stick with. The worst best man, because so good. But this one I stayed up until like 2:30 reading. So yeah, and I haven't read it yet since I've been awake. But this one I've been reading off and on today. So yeah, but I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will update. If I can talk, I will update you guys later. Okay, bye. Hi everybody, I'm back. I'm not done yet, but I'm getting further. I'm now on, I got that much left. I'm on 242. I think there's 350. 356, there's 356. So I just have a little over 100 pages to go. Ugh. It's so funny. Spoilers, of course. I always tell you when I'm getting ready to do a spoiler, so spoiler. So, I was telling you guys that it was going to start getting steamy, so they're at the, they decided that they're going to, like, you know, have a no strings attached type of relationship. And yeah, and they were at the hotel, and they were getting all, you know, hot and bothered and things like that. They were really, like, getting steamy in the book. And they're doing all the kind of fun stuff that you do to get you ready, and then they're getting ready to do the act. And Lindy, how do you say her name is? She wants to put the condom on him because he found some condoms in the hotel, in the bathroom. I think it was the bathroom. And she was gonna put it on him. She asked him if he checked to make sure the date was good for it, and he was like, yeah, I checked it, and all this kind of stuff. And when she went to open the pack, there was no condom in it. It was one of those joke packs, and it said something like, now you're not getting any sex this weekend, or something along those lines. And then it's the next morning, and they're getting ready to leave, and he was already up and at it. And then they go to this I think it's like a field or something like that. He wanted to show her this area. And this time they had the condom, so the second time they actually, you know, had sex. But they really talk like she tells him what she likes in sex, and he was telling her what he likes and what he doesn't like. And he used this one thing for, like, if you just lay there, what did he call it? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find what he calls it. Let me see if I can find it. My hair, you guys, is, sorry, it's all in my eyes. What did he call it? What did he call it? I love what he called it, but I'd never heard of it. What he called it. Possum sex. That's what he calls it. Like when one partner just stays there and doesn't do anything while the other partner does everything. But I'd never heard it called possum sex before. Interesting. But anyways, I just thought that was really interesting. I'd never heard that word. Possum sex. Okay. But it's really good. Like, just a little over 100 pages. I just love Mac so much. Yeah, I know my hair's bad. But next week, my mom's coming and my niece Nevaeh's coming. So that would be nice. I'm going to be doing a, I don't know if I'm going to do it today, tomorrow, or Wednesday, but I'm going to start getting some of the books that I want to read next month together and do a video. But it's not going to be just, I'm just picking books that I'm in the mood for right now. But of course, you guys know me, I'm a mood reader, so some of the books will get read for sure, and some of the books are just what I'm thinking about reading now. Like, I know for sure I'm going to be reading, what is that one called? New Moon. I know I'm going to be reading New Moon at the first of the month. I know I'm going to be reading the new one that I just got by John Mayers. The one where he, where the one girl has the other girl, like, up in the attic, like, chained in the attic, and she only brings her down to eat or whatever. That one I'm going to read. What else? I have some other ones that I had planned that I want to read, but yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up that it should be up, and that I'm probably going to be filming it in a few days. So you'll be seeing some of the books that I will be reading and might be reading in June. But I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys once I finish this book. Hi everybody, so I finished. I'm going to give it 5 stars on Goodreads, but for my, you know, when I do the books, when I do it, like, my rating at the end of this month, it will be a 4.5. But it was so close to being a 5. It just missed being a 5. So yeah, let me give it a 4.5. Loved it. There was a couple little parts I didn't like, and, you know, You know how they always like do something stupid, one of the characters towards the end. But it was good. I really liked Lena and Max, and I love Lena's family. And yeah, it was really, really good. Definitely worth the read. With that, I am done with Contemporaryathon. I wound up reading 3 books I finished. Beach Read, which I gave a 6. Well, first I read almost, what's it called? Almost Devastated, or whatever it's called, which I gave 4.5. I read Beach Read, which I gave 6. And this one, which actually I think I'm going to give this one a 4.75. I don't do those very much. I usually go from 4.5 to 5. But I'm going to give it, this one's going to be one of those cases where I'm going to give it a 4.75. Because but give it a 5 on Goodreads. Because like I said, it was just so close to being like a personal 5, but not quite there. But it's not like on Goodreads. I always go by, like, if I'm stuck in the middle of a rating, if I think it's close to a 5, that's what I give it on Goodreads. And then if I think it's more like a 4, then I give it a 4. So yeah, just 1. So yeah. So definitely a really good book. Lena's, like I said, Lena's mom and family, just her family in general, so awesome. And Max, he says some sweet things in this book that I really love. And yeah, and you find out things that I liked. I kind of figured that this thing that we found out was going to be the case. I'm not gonna say what it is, but yeah, I kind of figured that out. But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna say what it is. But yeah, very, very good book. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, definitely worth the read. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. And it's so sweet. It's like one of those books that you really love. It has some kind of serious topics, not like super though, like nothing like Beach Read with it, where it was like, you know, the dad having a mistress and then dying, and you know that, or cheating and things like that. It doesn't have anything like that, like cheating kind of scenarios, or like I said, that kind of scenario, or anything like major like that. But yeah, some of the pinks that I did are like quotes that I like, because I started running out of the green. Well, I have other green, but I just didn't have it on my strap that I have, like one of these. But I used a different one. I didn't have one like on the one that I had by my book, where I could just keep grabbing it. I didn't feel like grabbing another whole thing to use it, so yeah, so I used some of that. Oh, I just noticed something. Sorry. Cool. I just found out who the next book's about, so I'm cool. I'm interested. Yes, I like this person. The next book is going to be called The Wedding Crasher, and it comes out sometime early of next year. Yes, that looks so good. I didn't know. Okay, I gotta get her other book. She's got one with Maya. Yeah, with another person. Cool. I'm gonna have to get that one. Maya Sosa concludes her fun, flirty romantic comedy series with a steamy story about a stunt woman in training who can't help but clash with her instructor, her former one-night stand, and best friend's cousin. Called, oh, that ain't by her. Yeah, it is. This is Mia Sosa, how do you say her last name? Maya. Okay. It's just a different, it's not in this series, you know, the one I'm reading now. It's one of her other books, so. I'm definitely going to have to get that and see if I like that, since I like this one. I'll have to get some of her back books. But, ooh, I'm excited for who the next character is going to be from this book. Yes. Okay. I'll let you guys go. So I was gonna end today's vlog, but I wanted to update ya. I am now on page 198. I'm really liking it. It feels like it's gonna be a 4-star so far. Could, depending on how it ends, of course, I know it's not gonna end, you know. There's more books, so yeah. But yeah, I really like how Max and America start out as it's friendship, you know. I like that it's starting out that way, and not like she fell in love with him right away or something like that, you know, after being in love with or still feeling like she's in love with Aspen. How do you say the guy's name? I'm glad that she wasn't like, oh, okay, I guess I don't love you know, Aspen, and I love him, you know. I like that. I like that they're starting out as just friends. And they just crack me up, them two together. They're just so cute. Like, she was telling him, she was saying something about hugs for some reason. I can't remember what the thing was, but she was saying something about earlier in the book about, like, sometimes you have to give, like, them hugs or something like that. Oh, it was when something was going down in the palace, and they were all scared and stuff, and she was saying sometimes you have to, like, pat them on, I mean, not pat them on the head, but give girls, like, certain, I mean, hugs or something like that when they're, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but when they're, like, panicky and stuff, and they're nervous and scared and things, or sad or anything like that. And then she was telling him about Aspen. And I gotta say, I do not like, before I talk about Aspen, I do not like her brother Kota. I guess that's how you say it. I guess he sold something, he made something that sold, and instead of helping his family, he's like using what he got from that money to, like, just for him to get higher up, and you know, to be higher up, because he wants all the glory and stuff, you know. He wants to be like a 1 or a 2, and he don't care about if his family gets that way with him, you know what I mean? So I just said that's very selfish. But anyways, Aspen, she was telling him about how during that time that Aspen, you know, started, like, noticing her and things, because at first she was on her brother's side, and, you know, she was, like, helping him move and stuff, and yeah, and then she would see Aspen every day and things like that, and yeah, so she talked about that, and she was talking about what happened, and, you know, about him being the one that told her to try to be in the selection and all that stuff, and then what she found out the day that she left about that. And then it was just really cute, because when she was done, you know, and was sad and stuff like that, he said, is this a good time to give you a hug? Or something like that. I think it's so cute. So I really like how their friendship. Like, she's there, like, she doesn't want to go home because, you know, she wants to be there longer, and she said that she wants to help him, like, find the right person to make sure that, you know, that he's getting a girl that is there actually for him, and, you know, not just to get rich, you know. And yeah, and he was just telling her that he's supposed to only have I mean, that he's gonna keep her until at least top 2. So yeah, it's just so cute. But there was this one part where she thought that he was going to try to, you know, do something, you know, try to come onto her or whatever, and she kicked him. It was because when they were what's it called? When the people came to interview her for the thing, they were saying that she had to do whatever Maxim wanted her to do, that she couldn't tell him no, or something like that. But yeah, it's really good. I should be done with this probably tonight or tomorrow, and then I will start which one's the next one? The Elite. Yeah, then I will start the Elite. But right now I'm on my 8th book. This is my 8th book. So once I finish this whole series this week, then that will be 10. And then if I have enough time, I'm going to try to finish Chain of Gold because I still haven't finished it. But these 3 are going to be my main, the main ones that I'm trying to finish first. So if I wind up just finishing these 3 and that's it, that'll be 10, which is a good, I haven't got a 10 in a while, so. But I'm hoping and praying I can at least get these 3 done and finish Chain of Gold. We'll see. What I might do is pick up, like maybe read a couple more chapters of this tonight, or just stop tonight on this one, and maybe like take a little break from reading and then maybe read for an hour, hour and a half in Chain of Gold before I go to bed tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog and I will make another vlog probably tomorrow or Wednesday, and I'll let you know if I finish this and what I thought of it, and if I started the other one, what I'm thinking of the second one. But I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow or Wednesday. Bye.